by definition, somebody who's going to buy 3 or 4 airline tickets a month is not going to be doing it on a website. They're going to have a travel agent. So there's one where beginners are really important, and it's easy that it's extremely important that a beginner has a very easy, low activation energy kind of experience. So, anyway, these are things we work out. If it was easy, anybody could do it. We wouldn't get the big bucks.
That's true. Yes. Sure.
I also have a couple of questions.
Yeah, sure.
I followed your presentation yesterday.
Okay.
Very inspiring.
Thank you.
I'm more business studying. So, when you make the assumption that it's true that software developers need to know more about the users.
Yes.
Mostly they get an assignment from somebody who makes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the problem is very blurry, because the person who thinks about the problem isn't the user. So when you are a software developer, you think, okay, I'm going to do software development, I want to know about the user. How can you accomplish that you can make your direct manager that he follows the user instead of himself?
How do you get a developer to understand that he needs to do what a user wants? Is that?
Yeah, but his manager tells him that he needs to do something else.
I see. Okay, how do you solve the problem of the high-ranking idiots? Is that the question?
That's
if I knew how to solve that, would I be here talking to you? With no disrespect intended. I would be retired on my Caribbean island if I had a general purpose solution to the high-ranking idiot problem. It's a fair question, and a junior programmer is not going to tell their high-level manager, "Sorry, boss, I'm not going to do that." But what you can do is, you can ask. If you ask for, first of all, know that there's a problem. A classic example, I'll tell you. Remember, I bashed the hell out of the UPS guys, and I said it was an absolutely awful program, and it is. The guy at Microsoft was telling me, I was giving that talk on an internal Microsoft architecture cast, and the Microsoft guy said he was watching this with one of the one of the UPS website designers, and I was saying, look, this sucks here and that sucks there, what a bunch of idiots, and the lady just kind of shook her head and said, he's right, but it wasn't our call. And so, in fairness, when I say, yeah, the programmer did this and the dumb programmer did that, and the dumb programmer shouldn't have done it, I know, I very much do realize that it's not always the programmer that is making those calls that are dumb. I'm not saying those calls are intelligent. They are not. They are wrong. Is what they are. They are just essentially wrong. It is not always the programmer that makes it. It's not always the programmer that knows how to fix it. And that's kind of what I mean when I say that user experience design is its own specialty. And might I ask, do you have children?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, you probably know people that have children. Well, my wife has children. And when my wife was choosing a doctor to attend her during childbirth, did she pick a general practitioner? She did not. Did she pick a knee doctor or an ear doctor? No, she did not. What did she choose? She chose a board-certified obstetrician. Why? Because that is a highly specialized skill. It needed to be done well, and she needed a person who does that all day, every day, because that's such an important thing to get done right. And then user interface design, user experience design, can't be just some boneheaded manager saying, well, I'm the manager, I'm in charge, I know what they need. It is a professional piece, and it needs to be done professionally.
Sometimes, for me, it looks like a vicious circle. The manager has an assignment for the developer. The developer follows the assignment, makes a couple of mistakes, okay, done with that. But he also feels the pain. And the manager tells him, okay, he doesn't know about the market or anything, he's a developer, he's just technical. But the problem, in my opinion, sometimes is far beyond bank. So when you are a developer with a good perspective, how do you solve?
Well, what you do there, a lot of times the user interface test is the thing you can do. You put in you say, okay, here boss, I built what you told me to. And you do this quickly. So you build a mock-up of it very quickly, like first day. You don't even hook up the code behind it. But you build a mock-up of it. You put a user down in front of it and you say, okay, here, use this, buy an airplane ticket to Tallahassee with the lowest price for a week from now. And you watch the user doing it, and you tape the user, and then you show that videotape to the powers that be. In my book, Why Software Sucks, I quote a guy named Jared Spool, who did some usability testing for Disney. And in his book, Jared Spool reports that they were showing a Disney website, and there was one animated logo that kept spinning and spinning and spinning. And the users found that so annoying that they tried to scroll it off the screen. And when they found they couldn't scroll it off the screen, they actually covered it up with their hands so they could get work done on the rest of the site. It was so damn annoying they couldn't see that. Now, he had videotape of that, and I would pay money. In fact, I would still pay money to see him showing that video to the president of Disney. He would probably take the designer who did that site and tie him in, strap him into a straitjacket, make him ride It's a Small World After All for a solid week before allowing the poor bastard to drown himself. So that's what you do. You show a user detesting it, absolutely hating it. You get it on videotape. You show it to your boss or your boss's boss, or you send it to me and I'll post it. You drop a dime on the guy. Okay, that's it.